We did it, my friend. We reformed the Dragonguard and put an end to Calgrantid. Not bad, if I do say so myself. I do have one last favor to ask. It concerns Nafalar. He returned shortly after we did, but he's been acting strangely. He won't talk to me. Won't tell me what happened up there after Abner... He trusts you. Can you check on him for me? Upstairs in his chamber. He seems troubled about everything that happened. Talk to him. Find out what occurred on Dragonhold after we left. Talk to Nafalar. See if he can shed any light on what happened up there at the end. And check in with the rest of the Dragonguard. If you have the time, they all want a moment with the hero of Dragonhold. Zaji's words, not mine. Oh, you accomplished amazing things in your time with us. Latfulan, Calgrantid. But such titles, they mean more to the admirers than they do to the admired. Our Dragonguard is young. Let them have their heroes.
When we saw the island begin to break apart, it was all I could do to stop Zaji and Casca from leaping into the pounce and sailing off to fish you out of the sea. Can you imagine trying to navigate while parts of the island were raining down? The thought... You know, I've been thinking, maybe I'm not actually cut out for the Dragonguard. I feel so young compared to Sai, so inexperienced. I'm not sure I could have handled being up on that floating island. I did? I mean, I did, didn't I? And I took command of our forces down here while you and Sai were up there. You always know what to say, don't you? Thank you, my friend. I'll keep that in mind, even as I strive to gain more experience. You know, I really do like being a part of all this. Aelia of the Dragonguard, I'm going to make you and Sai proud. No, that was just a slight moment of doubt. But you've set me straight, and I take my calling very seriously. I go wherever the Dragonguard needs me. I will make time to return to Senchal and visit with my father, though. I owe him that much.
This one is sorry he missed all the action on Dragonhold. Zaji expects to be part of the next assault on a floating island, yes? The smuggling, the piracy, the drinking? Ah, this one has dropped them like a hot sweet cake. Well, except for the drinking. Zaji always wanted to be a hero. The Dragonguard. It gives Zaji a chance to do something important with his life. Something good. But we should be celebrating, not examining decisions that brought us to this point. At least not while we're sober. Zaji still thinks a celebration is in order. Perhaps this one will mention it to the Lady Queen from Enequina. She must have enough gold to throw a proper party. There are still dragons to deal with. And the Dragonguard will need more ships. A whole fleet of them. Then Captain Zaji will require a grander rank. What do you think? Admiral Zaji? Yes?
This Dragonguard, it's good, but it needs work. Luckily, Sai Sahan has me to knock some sense into this sorry bunch. The work, the mission. We may have taken out the Dragon Clan mothers, so to speak, but there are still a lot of lesser dragons to deal with. For that, the Dragonguard needs to learn how to fight. And fighting, that's my specialty. For as long as they'll have me and Captain Zaji both. Truth be told, the bearded one handles himself well in battle. I think I could learn a thing or two from him along the way. So, it works out for everyone for me to drop anchor here.
Next time there's a dragon, Zaji does not want to be left behind.
I don't recall you jumping forward to challenge Latfulan.
No. The captain always maintains these tactical
Mask Bearer. I look around my home and see so much activity. The Bearded One's minions, they scurry like ants in the moon sugar. It vexes me. The Battle Mage wanted to contain the energy of the Aeon Stones, to keep the release from destroying anything beyond the crumbling island. I helped him achieve that goal before I returned here. I do not know. The Battle Mage was weak, exhausted, but he refused to give up. He wanted to save you, save this land. I lent him enough of my power to accomplish that task. It was the least I could do, after he helped stop Calgrantid. All I can tell you is what Calgrantid believed. He believed that with enough power, he could become a new moon in the sky, a new god to challenge Akatosh. Regardless of the truth, he had to be stopped. Now, for me, the time has come to move on. Wherever my wings will take me, Mask-Bearer, I must bide my time and wait for the next event that requires my intervention. It was good to see that we could work together, mortal. I will remember that. And now, farewell. We may meet again, Mask-Bearer. The world is not so very large. And do not worry about the mask. Like me, it will bide its time until it is again needed. Tell the Dragonguard they have my respect.
I heard the wings. Nephilar has left us? Probably for the best, all things considered. Were you able to get him to tell you what happened on Dragonhold before the island totally broke apart? Tharn's a tough old goat. If there was a way to survive, he'd find it. I don't think there was. Oh, I almost forgot. We received a summons from Queen Khamira. She wants to see us. All of us. In Senchal. She was being rather cryptic, but I think she wants to throw a celebration. Honor the Dragonguard and all that. Beforehand, however, she wants to talk to you. You could find her in Central Palace. Queen Khamira impressed me, my friend. It isn't every ruler who readily puts themselves in harm's way for the sake of their people. Tamriel could use a dozen more like her. She certainly did. We'll follow along shortly. In order to make a good impression, the Dragonguard needs to be ready. I'll instruct Zaji and Casca on proper etiquette and protocol. Hopefully some of what I tell them will stick.
How can we protect you, my queen, if you continue to leave us behind?
I am no fragile kitten, Zamorak. My duty will always take precedence. Ah, Five Claw, you arrive in the nick of time. While I deal with my royal protectors, I have an important task for you. I need you to represent me before the Imperial General Renmus. He knows of my goal to restore the Elsweyr Confederacy and rejoin Anequina and Palatine. Given their service, I want to offer the shields of Senchal a place in this restored kingdom. Very much so. There is no one else I trust to handle such a delicate negotiation. General Renmus has an idea this is coming. I want you to officially present the offer and determine what he thinks.
How can I get any work done with these constant interruptions? Ah, it's you. I understand we have you to thank for stopping the dragon and getting rid of the floating island? Thank you. But what brings you to my office at this particular point in time? So, Anequina seeks to come to the rescue of Palatine? We've been doing quite well on our own, I'll have you know. Oh, who am I kidding? The shields have been getting by on luck and tenacity. and then the dragons came. My soldiers and we swore an oath to the Empire. If we forsake that oath and take up with Rimmond's queen, what does that say about our commitment and loyalty? I seem to be caught between my pride and my honor. What do you think, Dragonguard? You make an excellent point. The Empire no longer exists, but Senshal continues to need us. It would be dishonorable to turn away from our duty. Very well. For Senshal and its people, I will agree to Queen Khamira's terms.
Father, excuse the interruption, but the ceremony is about to begin.
Perfect timing. And Aelia, I've accepted Queen Khamira's offer. We shall help her re-establish the Elsweyr Confederacy.
That's excellent news, Father.
Senshal needs the shields, and the shields need the support of a monarch. Now, come along. We need to get all of you to that ceremony.
As you say, Father.
Oh, here comes the Slayer of Calgrantid.
Yeah! All 7 of them! Woo!
I told you to go easy on the plum brandy.
Five Claw, come here, please. My dearest friend, you must take your place alongside the rest of the Dragonguard. The ceremony cannot begin until all of those I wish to honor are accounted for. Pomp and circumstance are a necessary component of every ceremony. The masses demand it. Besides, I want to honor the Dragonguard's accomplishments, yours included. Take this reward and smile, Five Claw. We are about to begin. People of Senshal, let us recognize the efforts of the Dragonguard. They saved Elsweyr from the rage of dragons. First, let us bow our heads and remember Abnar Tarn, who gave his life to save Tamriel. Second, it brings me great joy to mark the return of Sai-Sahan and the Dragonguard. May you always watch over us all.
The honor is ours, Queen Khamira.
And finally, join me in honoring my friend and champion who ended the threat of Calgrantid once and for all. 3 cheers for Five Claw! 3 cheers for the Dragonguard!
3 beers? No, Zadzia said enough. Thank you.
Dragons take me.
I wish I could issue a proclamation and solve all our problems, but it doesn't work that way. For now, we celebrate. Then we must get back to work. Dragons reunifying Anequina and Palatine, re-establishing supply lines. There is so much to do. I suppose. But I will not forget what you have done for all of Elsweyr, my friend. You and Abnar Tarn both. Perhaps the old battle mage deserves a statue? I will think on that when I am not dealing with the ongoing issues of state.